Hi guys! Long time no see, new hair again, I can't help it. At this point I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. Today I'm going to show you how I run and manage my art web shop on Nadiaxel.com. The shop is relaunching really soon, in fact on January 2nd, 2021. Yeah, let's get out of this year first, no bad luck. So I thought this topic was also long overdue because I've been running an art web shop for over years now. So today I will take you through, first there's like a little introduction where I'll tell you also like what I sell, how I get it or how I make it if I make it myself. Then I'll talk about some personal branding and why that's important. Then I'll move on to packaging and order and show you how you can make it look really sleek and inviting and also put your own personal touch on it. And lastly, I will show you how I maintain my art shop. And lastly, let's talk a little about marketing and what you can do on that behalf. So without further ado, Merry Christmas, Jumper, and let's get into it. I'm sorry, I had too much coffee this morning. Or was it too little? And you'll have to excuse me, guys, but this Christmas sweater is getting extremely hot. There we go. So first I thought it was kind of fitting to show you what kind of stuff I sell on my shop. And the kind of stuff I sell on my shop are very regular art things, actually, like art prints and stickers. There's just a bunch of random stickers. I also sell some charms, some acrylic charms, various designs. And that's basically it right now. I'm planning to put some more digital stuff in there, but I do have a separate web shop for digital stuff. But these are some of the small prints that I sell on my art shop. These are some of the medium-sized ones. There's Mocha, you know her. Really like the quality of these. I'm so happy with my new batch of prints. I mean, the previous one were also good, but these are probably the highest quality I've had so far. They're from this Danish website called Lasertryk, by the way. I don't think they ship outside Denmark, I'm not sure. But you can also use sites like, I know in the US, there's a lot of people recommending cat print. And you can also try awesome merchandise. Like these four, I didn't make them myself. I can't make like this holographic effect that these have. And these two here, they have like a transparent border. So when you peel it off, they're transparent. It looks really good with this visor that Aurora is wearing. The rest of the stickers though, are some that I make myself. Because I also have a printer and I do print some of my prints myself as well when they're like limited edition or I need to have some special kind of paper to print them on. And then there is these acrylic charms. I got these made on Alibaba. I don't remember the specific store right now, but there are a lot of different acrylic charm manufacturers on Alibaba. So you can go look for that. But I also know there are other sites on the internet where you can get acrylic charms done. So now that I've kind of introduced you to what I sell on my web shop, I can also show you how I do it. So like for the stickers specifically, because I made them myself, I use this paper from Photo Paper Direct called Self-Adhesive Glossy Vinyl, and the format is A4. They're really durable and they print really beautifully. I think the colors on these are really good. And I haven't had problems with them like tearing or fading or anything. So I'll just print them on my printer. I have like an Epson SureColor P400. It's a rather expensive printer. It has 8 ink cartridges. These are from last year. So basically what I'll do, I'll print them out. I can add something like a coat to it. My printer has like this glossy coat that protects the colors. And then I'll actually hand cut all of my stickers. So aside from the 4 that I got from Sticker App, I'm handling all of my stickers. So whenever you buy any of the other stickers from my shop, I have been carefully cutting them myself. But this is then how I would cut a sticker. Print it on paper like this, which is super glossy. So let's talk a bit about personal branding. The first thing you probably would want to get, which basically everyone has in terms of personal branding, is business cards. These are just from Vistaprint. I think it's the premium paper with rounded corners. I got this tip once that if you have a business card and you round the corners, it's going to last longer because people have a tendency to shove these down in their wallets. So if they have like pointy corners, they tear much easier. So if you make them rounded, they last a lot longer, especially if it's being shoved into a wallet or something similar. So these are my business cards, just some art on the front page and an illustration of myself on the back with some links to where you can find me. I put a business card in every order. So when I have an order, I'll just find the items. In this case, let's say the customer wants 2 stickers, small print, and a large print. So in this case, I would gather these together. I will write on the back what the name of the print is and my signature. So it's kind of on the back, so it doesn't like go on the front page. But I don't write anything on the stickers because they're just going to peel them off, right? So the next thing I'm going to find is like a plastic bag. And I'm trying to save as much plastic as possible. So if I can package everything together in the same pack, I'll do that, which is very durable in this case. These are just regular clear plastic bags that I got from amazon.co.uk, but I guess you can get it from all Amazons. So after I've written my signature on the prints, I'll try to make it more presentable. So instead of putting it down like this, I'll turn this one around, I'll put this one here so there's something on each side, and I'll place the stickers here along with the business card. Then I'll find the front of the plastic bag, which is here, and I'll put it down so the big print faces the front. And I'll just make sure that the stickers are lying there nicely inside the actual biggest print or product inside here. Then I'll remove the strip, close this back, and it's a little too large, so I'll close this one. I'll usually just use some regular tape or some washi tape. Once this step is done, we're ready to go and wrap it up in some tissue paper. Now for this video, I have been collaborating with No Issue, who makes fully customizable and eco-friendly tissue paper for your products. So this is a design I made with Dio, and I put sort of like a logo on top. I think maybe I should have shrunk it a bit down, but I still kind of like how it looks. It really fits well on these medium-sized papers. And they also designed tape and stickers as well. And let me just take you through the process of how I made this, because it was actually really easy. First, I sketched the designs in Photoshop just with my tablet. In this example, you see me designing the pink tissue paper for Dio. After the sketches were done, I went over in Adobe Illustrator because I wanted to design my tissue paper as vector art, and I find it much easier to do in Illustrator than Photoshop. I basically just traced my sketch with the pen tool and then filled in some colors. I did the same for the larger tissue paper with Mocha. It was really fun designing chibi characters in Illustrator, I gotta admit that. I also added some white accent colors to Mocha. When you design tissue paper with No Issue, you have 2 colors and a white, but you can also choose to just work with 1 color and a white, and that will actually lower the price too. Once I had set up the design with the logo, I created a pattern based on the design. It's a feature in Illustrator that makes it easy to create repeating patterns. I did that for both tissue designs. I also designed a sticker in Photoshop based on their sticker template, but I lost most of the video progress, sadly. Once the designs were done, I inserted them into their template files that I got from No Issue's website. They're very self-explanatory, and you can get it for Illustrator, Photoshop, and just as a PDF as well. You can also just upload your logo or artwork and design them directly on No Issue's website, so you don't have to do all of this that I'm doing. You only have to create the artwork or the logo. Here I'm then uploading my sticker design. I'm simply uploading the final artwork and adding it to my basket. The tissue design was also very easy to upload. Actually, I just uploaded the template file that I downloaded from their website with my design in it. And then you just have to add the Pantone colors. I had been color proofing with Pantone colors and handpicked them myself, so I had the codes for them. The last color is white, so you don't have to fill that one in, just the one or the two colors that you used. You can, by the way, just Google Pantone colors and get the hex or the CMYK codes for them and plug them directly into Photoshop or Illustrator or whatever drawing software you're using to design your tissue. You don't have to use vector art. If you want to design pixel-based artwork for your tissue paper, I just suggest that you draw in a very high resolution between 300 and 600 dpi. And remember that you can still only use one or two colors with white. Once I'd placed my order, I was prompted to plant a little tree. I love when companies does this. I used to work in a place that did this every time they got an order. You can even decide yourself where you want to plant the tree. I planted mine in Oregon, since unfortunately a lot of the green areas was burned down recently. Nadiaxel offers free shipping too, if you don't mind waiting up to 21 business days. I didn't even wait that long for my order to arrive, and I was blown away with the result. It was exactly like I had imagined it. One of the reasons I was so excited to work with Nadiaxel is their commitment to sustainability. I have been thinking about getting custom tissue paper before, and I have done a bit of research, but I just really wanted to make sure that it would at least be some kind of eco-friendly product given the current state of our world in terms of global warming. Here I'm packing the prints and stickers I prepared from before. Nadiaxel produces sustainable packaging, not just tissue paper, but also tape, stickers, stamps, mailers, and more actually. I'm considering getting a stamp too at some time. That would look really cool on my envelopes. All of their products are either compostable, recycled or reusable, which means a great deal to me personally. I use the tissue as a backdrop for my little camera light studio for some product pictures, but mainly I pack my orders with it. I feel like this is the next level of personal branding, and I hope my future customers will feel my personal touch even more in the future. I found some inspiration to pack different items in tissue paper on Nadiaxel's own YouTube channel. They had one specifically for art prints, and even though I'm still learning to do this very tightly and neatly, I think my products are finally way better presented. I was also testing out some t-shirt transfer paper that you'll see later, and I packed a test t-shirt with goth dew for my husband. I feel like there's just a higher level of professionalism in my brand now, so thanks a lot to Nadiaxel for collaborating with me and for their awesome products. Now enjoy a bit of packaging inspiration before we move on. So now that the packaging is done, it's time that we put it in an envelope so we can ship it away. I use such envelopes as this one. It's hard to bend, so it protects the items inside the envelope pretty well. Then I'll just slide my product in here. And I'll remove the zip and close it. Then on the front, of course, I will write the buyer's name. On the back, I'll write my return address. And once in a while, I'll just decorate this with some washi tape, just so it looks a little more fancy and party ready than just this boring business thing. So this is where you can also like use your sticker, your thank you sticker. You can put it right here. That would actually look really great. Or you can combine it with like these little present sticker thingies. I'm not sure what they're called. And then I'll put it in the mailbox or at the post office. Now for maintaining my art shop, it's about putting things in order and systems, if you ask me. And this is one of the ways that I keep my prints. These are all of the new prints from the new batch I was talking about in the beginning. And as you can see, I named all of these little post-its that like use a sheet of paper to separate the different prints. Like this. So this is a really good way to do it. You can also write it upside down and then place it like this. These papers are, by the way, 170 milligrams silk paper with digital printing. There's also another way I store prints. For the smaller prints that I have printed previously or print myself, I have like this folder. Kind of works the same way, but it just can't contain as many prints. As you can see right now, it's pretty empty because I've been emptying it out. But I got a lot of little prints back here. There's like some sale items, some old prints, some prints that are still in my shop that just fits perfectly down here. These are all my old digital prints that I also have some new editions of now. So you can also use like a folder like this, or a briefcase, or what you want to call it. And luckily for you, I have this huge pile of small prints that I haven't put in order. So let's do that together. So sometimes it might also be necessary to like cut some paper, especially if you have some prints you need to custom cut. And I just use a cutter like this that I got in my local bookshop. In this case, I need to cut out some half letter, standard European letter size paper. I also need to use it as dividers for the prints, like you saw there. This one has all of the measurements, you just have to line it up and cut. So all you need to do this are some paper dividers, your prints, something that can sit on the paper, like sticky notes, and of course, you'll need a pen. So I'll just write on the opposite side of the glue, like this, because it's going to face up. I'm just going to write the name of my prints on it. I'll get all the prints, I'll get the divider, and I'll get my sticky note. And I'll place it approximately halfway, so it's not all of it that's sticking up, but it leaves some room as well. And then I'll just place it down the box. And I can measure that there's space for approximately 3 stickers on a paper like this. So the next one we're going to place in the middle. And we can use this one as our guide to where. Like that, because then it's easier and faster to read once you put it in the cardboard box. And that's the workflow. I also forgot to say that before you do that, you should probably count your prints. I already counted my prints, but when you get them like this from a printer, you might look over them and see if there are any mistakes on them. If there are, you should contact your printer and get them replaced. Now, all of these I already checked and they're fine on the front as well as on the back. It's a tedious process, but I'd like to know that whatever I put in this box is ready to be sent off to customers and there's nothing wrong with them. So check every single one of them. Count up your stock before you put them in the box and type it into your computer or your book or directly into your online shop actually, to keep track of how many you have. That's a good idea before doing this step. And that was it. Now I have readied all of my medium and my small prints into this box, so they're easy to find, easy to shuffle. The only downside to this is that it's not very transportable. I could maybe tape these edges together and find a lid in a bookstore. And then I'd have to stuff something in here so it wouldn't like slide around. But it's really heavy now. I bet I pretty much almost can't. No, very heavy. Ay, Jesus. So while I'm doing a sticker count in the background, because you have to count all of your items too, let me talk a bit about marketing your web shop. To promote your online shop, you have a few very popular choices. Number one, well, first of all, you have your social channels. Some of your followers will be very happy to support your work, so doing some promotion for your shop a few times a week through a post, a video, or a story, depending on your platform, it won't really hurt anyone. Best case scenario is that you get some new orders. Number two, use promo codes to promote your shop. Once in a while, I like to run a little promo code campaign that offers visitors of my store a discount. And that's just a really neat way to have people come check out your stuff. Number three, gather email permissions and send out a newsletter. If you have a little sign up form somewhere on your website or wherever, where people can sign up for your newsletter, you can promote your store through weekly or monthly newsletters depending on your preference. And yes, there are free emailing platforms online, you just have to Google it. If you're just starting out, I can suggest you try check out MailChimp. And lastly, number four, offering free items or goodies with all orders is also a great promotional strategy. Maybe you designed a specific sticker for all orders, or maybe it's a little personally written note. I make a little hand-drawn due and write a thank you note on all of my orders. And when my shop relaunches, I also have some mini prints that I give out for free for the first X orders. Okay guys, I think that was it. Sorry the video got so long, but I just had loads to tell you and show you. I hope you enjoyed it and were able to draw some inspiration for your own webshop workflow. Leave a like to support my work and leave a comment for mega ultra supporting my work. Subscribe for more content in the future, hit the little ding dong to get notified of my uploads. And now there's only one thing left to say, and that's very Merry Christmas everyone. Stay safe. And until next time, take care.